Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be going over possessive pronouns. Now, we've talked before about what pronouns are. Remember, they take the place of a noun. So I could say, Sarah went to the mall. She bought some clothes. So Sarah is a proper noun, but she can replace that proper noun. She is a pronoun. Our pronouns are words like she, he, they, them, we, us, me, I, all of those words that could replace a noun, a person, place, or thing. So now a possessive pronoun takes the place of a possessive noun. So instead of I could say, the girl's book bag was heavy. My noun is girls. I could replace that with her book bag is heavy. So if I replace it with her, I'm still saying who the book bag belongs to, but instead of saying the girls, I'm going to say her. So I can replace a possessive noun and with a possessive pronoun. And all possessive means is just that you have something. We're talking about who this item belongs to. So some possessive pronouns are my, your, his, her, and its. Those are singular possessive pronouns, meaning we're just talking about one person when we use these words. These all just refer to these all just refer to one person instead of a group of people or one thing instead of more than one thing. We have my brother is a firefighter. So whose brother is it? Belongs to this pronoun. His job is very hard. Whose job? His. So these are both pronouns. Your answer is correct. Whose answer is it? Your. The box was on its side. So its refers to the box, its side. Down below, you're going to circle the correct possessive pronoun in the parentheses for each sentence. Write the possessive pronoun on the line. So we're going to be thinking about what makes sense in these sentences. One of blank favorite people in history is George Washington. So let's think about this. When I say one of me favorite people in history is George Washington, or would I say one of my favorite people in history is George Washington? Of course I would say my. That's the one that makes sense. So I can say one of my favorite people in history is George Washington. George Washington was a hero in blank time. So am I going to say George Washington was a hero in his time or George Washington was a hero in he time? I'm going to circle the one that makes sense. So here you see just how in one sentence we can replace the noun with a pronoun. I have my proper noun, George Washington, and then my pronoun choices. I'm going to say was a hero in his time. So instead of saying George Washington was a hero in George Washington's time, that sounds kind of silly. It would be easier to just replace his name that second time with a pronoun and say George Washington was a hero in his time. Blank home was a large farm. So what would sound correct in that sentence? He or his? Mount Vernon was the name of he or his farm. The farm was known for its or he fine home. Martha Washington also helped her or she country. So make sure you circle the pronoun that sounds correct in the sentence and then write it on the line. On the back side, you're looking at more pronouns, but you're looking at plural pronouns. So these are still possessive. They are showing who or what owns something. So in a possessive pronoun, they show who or what owns something. Plural possessive pronouns are your, our, and their. These are just words that can refer to more than one person or a group of people. So we noticed your can be singular or plural, depending on how you're using it in the sentence. We have some examples. Our brother is a police officer. So our refers to at least two people. Your sister is a firefighter. And in this sentence, your could be referring to more than one person. The teachers eat their lunch at noon. So then you're referring to all the teachers in the school, which is more than one. Down below, you're going to underline the correct possessive pronouns and write the sentences correctly on the line. So you will have two to choose from to complete the sentence. Your or you favorite heroes are your brothers. So of course I'm not going to say you favorite heroes are your brothers. I know that doesn't sound right. So I'm going to circle your. Then I will write it correctly on the line, making sure I capitalize the beginning of my sentence. Your favorite heroes are your brothers. I'm going to make sure I do my best handwriting and put a period at the end. Number 2, blank jobs are very hard. Will I circle they jobs or their jobs? Number 3, they work in blank town's fire station. They work in our or us. Number 4, they help keep blank equipment working. They help keep its or it equipment working. Number 5, they make blank town a safer place. So they make our town a safer place or they make we town a safer place. So make sure in all of these you have circled the one that makes sense and written the sentence correctly on the line. When you are done, make sure you put your name at the top and turn it in.